Well, it's a fantastic honour, fantastic opportunity to help a young team develop over the next few years. I think we've seen over the last 4 matches where I've been in charge huge potential amongst the players. There's great expectations always that come with this job, and I'm looking forward to embracing that and taking on that challenge. To get the job is, as I say, an honour. It's a great moment, but I'm really keen that the hard work starts now. I want to do the job and be successful at doing the job. So there's so much for me to look forward to over the next few years, really.
They do call it the...
What changes have you noticed to your life personally since?
Well, of course, I've had a great insight over the last few weeks into what the job entails, every aspect of it. I don't think any job is impossible. I think I said a few weeks ago that some jobs are more difficult than others, some are more complex. This is certainly one of those. Has great interest for everybody, and that comes with great responsibility, but I'm ready to embrace that. You know, I feel I've had that throughout my career in different roles I've been in, and now is a great moment to step forward and help lead our country through what I think can be a really exciting period.
Is there anything you can say?
There is big potential in the squad, but there's a lot of hard work ahead. And you know, before Russia, we've got to qualify for Russia, but we have about 70 days together to prepare the team and to get to the level we'd like to get to. We also have a group of players that I think over the next 3-4 years are going to develop a lot, and we want to build that. So it's important to look not just at short-term results, but what we're trying to do over the longer term, both with the senior team and the junior teams that are coming below.
In terms of your...
Well, in the most simple terms, I'd like an England team that excite the public. You know, I'd like an England team that the supporters look forward to watching, and ultimately that they're proud of. And I think if we achieve those 2 aims, then we'll be on the right pathway.
The last decade has...
Do you agree with him? And what should happen to clubs, do you think?
Clearly, the aim is to go beyond what we've done in the last couple. I've got that experience as a player and as a coach of tournament football. I know what that looks like. I think the players now have some more experience of what that feels like, and we've got to build. You know, that's all part of the building process for improving as a team, performing in those pressure moments, developing that mental resilience, and being able to perform against the very best. You know,
of the response, and do you privately feel there was a...
I think we need to be clear that we committed, the chairman of the FA, Greg Clark, has committed to a full review, shining the torchlight into what happened in the past in football. We have clear laws and rules in the game that need to be followed, and if there's been any evidence of a breach of those, so hushing up would be one, subject to due process, i.e. the police need to be the right place in this. When it's our turn to apply the rules, we absolutely will, from top to bottom, regardless of size of club.
Is it not time to get proactive now and perhaps do more? Are you speaking to each and every club?
If there are restrictive contracts through employment law which prevent people from speaking out about a crime, because we're talking about crimes here, then it must be dealt with. And the primacy needs to be clear, though. Where do the police get involved, and then where do the FA? But absolutely, the only way that this gets dealt with is through openness and honesty, and everybody exposing what has happened if those records exist.
His position, as has been reinforced by Greg Clark in the last few days. So if we can move on from this topic.
Well, let me be clear. We need to be effective, and we need to take it extremely seriously, which we do. And as I said before, we have the power that once we hear of wrongdoings, we will deal with it. And so, that is happening, and that's the process you were describing. So as and when, in combination and cooperation with the police, because we can't afford to step in the way of police inquiries that may inhibit their effectiveness, we'll get it done. So I think the FA is being proactive, taking a lead, taking it seriously.
One question for Gareth.